This next story made me angry. I'm sure you've all by now heard about this little incident that took place in Mexico where a wrestler, and I hesitate to even use that term for this guy. I think it's an insult to actual professional wrestlers. But during a match, this guy hurled a 20-pound cinder block at his opponent's head and nearly killed him. This happened during a Lucha Libre Boom show. There was a boom, all right. Angel o Demonio, Angel or Demon. This guy's 54 years old. He threw a cinder block at Cuervo. Now, Cuervo is a wrestler. Typically, he works in Puerto Rico. There is a Mexican wrestler by the same name. That is not who this was. I watched the full match. Somebody uploaded the entire match from start to finish on YouTube. And I watched it. These two were having a hardcore casket match. It was literally a casket just sitting in the middle of the ring. I guess the idea, I don't know if the idea was that you stuff your opponent. I guess it's the traditional stuff your opponent, into the casket rules. But they're having this match, and there's barbed wire and chairs and other weapons. And Cuervo hits this guy with some stiff-looking chair shots. Nothing completely abhorrent or anything like that. But, he got some stiff-looking shots that he lays in there. But Demon returned them. Demon hit him with some hard chair shots as well. It's not as though he didn't throw some, rough chair shots of his own during this match. They were giving it to each other. So they brawl. They have like an entrance ramp. They brawl down the platform, the entrance ramp a little bit out of the ring. And then Demon disappears to the back for a few seconds. And when he returns with not one, but two giant cinder blocks. And Cuervo hits him with two more hard chair shots. And then he walks around to the other side of the ring on the outside to go look underneath and find some more toys to play with. That's when Demon grabs one of the cinder blocks, which was said to weigh anywhere from 15 to 20 pounds, and he hurls it out of the ring. He's got both hands on this thing. He sees Cuervo outside. He walks over to the ropes, raises this thing over his head, and just chucks it right at Cuervo. It hits him right in the back of the head. Absolutely sickening to watch. Cuervo is knocked out instantly. He is out cold. You see blood on the floor. Eventually, he's helped back up to his feet. He stumbles around. He's on spaghetti legs until finally, because he's clearly not all there. And finally, they help him to the back. Demon, who appears to be grossly overweight, stuffs himself into the casket, I guess so that the match could have a finish. Got to get that finish in. He stuffs himself in there like trying to shovel 10 pounds of shit into a 5-pound bag. But this video is truly, it is one of the most disgusting things that I have ever seen in wrestling. And I watch Raw every week, so that's saying a lot. But Sin Bodhi was there. He commented on what happened. He said backstage, Cuervo's eyes rolled back into his head. He was vomiting everywhere. He said, Demon was upset that Cuervo hit him hard with chair shots, as if that's an excuse for what he did. That's like saying, you cut me off in traffic, so I'm going to shoot you in the face. The punishment doesn't exactly fit the crime. He claims he wasn't aiming for his head. He was aiming for his back, but he didn't have the accuracy, he said. Yeah, no shit. He said, I apologize to the entire public because, first of all, I am a professional. No, you're not. You're a piece of shit. And to make matters worse, the guy had his back turned. He didn't even see it come. He couldn't even get out of the way. But this guy is lucky to be alive right now. Here in New York, we get stories from time to time of bricks, single bricks, that will fall off the sides of buildings, like when there's a really bad windstorm. And we have construction going on all year long in this friggin' city. You can't go 2 blocks without finding a block that's going to have the scaffolding because, to protect people in case debris falls. So there's always construction going on and stuff. And when you get a bad windstorm, a brick could come loose and it falls. And we hear stories all the time of people getting hit in the head and killed by one brick. This guy had a cinder block thrown at his head at full force. It didn't fall off the top of a building, although that probably would have killed him. He had a cinder block hurled at his skull, and he is lucky to be alive right now. Kurt Angle saw this. He saw the video of what happened, and he said, hey, give me 10 seconds with that stupid MFer that threw the brick. Shouldn't be anywhere near the business. That's from Kurt Angle. According to the promoter, Cuervo suffered an epidural hematoma and a skull fracture. He successfully underwent surgery to remove a blood clot from his brain. He is not going to be wrestling for a very long time. It's like I said, the man is lucky to be alive. He did open his eyes briefly after surgery, but as of a couple of days ago, he was still unconscious in the hospital. Maybe by now he's up and at 'em, but again, as of 48 hours ago, he was still not even conscious. They probably had him sedated. And for now, the Boxing and Wrestling Commission of Mexico has suspended the other guy. What he did here is not wrestling. It is assault with a deadly weapon. It is attempted murder. And he should be locked away in a cage where he belongs. He should never be allowed to wrestle again, at the very least. After pulling a stunt like this, you're going to let this guy wrestle again? Then again, I think of the whole Invader Bruiser Brody thing down in Puerto Rico and, some of these shady places they've got. Who's to say what the hell's going to happen? He'll probably be back in the ring wrestling in 2 weeks.